Kendrick Lamar has dropped another diss track going after Drake. In case you didn't know, Kendrick Lamar really does not like Drake, really thinks Drake is fake, cringe, lame, all of the above. In this most recent track, 616 LA Time, he said, "Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tootsie slide up out of this one. It's just gonna resurface." 616 LA Time, I believe, is the time of a certain murder that happened in Los Angeles. And Kendrick dropped this song over a picture of a single black glove. And as the other OJ on our show knows, if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit.
I'm not doing all this damn thinking.
You don't want to do OJ references?
Oh, yeah, fine. I'm fine with that.
He's only been dead for a week.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I don't want to have to look up what these things mean. I miss the good old days of rap beef, right? And we started the year with who were the two, Megan and Nicki Minaj. I was like, yo, I'm done with rap beef, and I'm still done with it. All right, but it's hard to work in this industry and not follow it because it's all people want to talk about. Fine, whatever. I'm not trying to think. I miss the good old days. First off, bleep your chick in the click you claim, right? I don't have to look nothing up to know Tupac is really mad at B.I.G. right at the start. If I got to start doing, this is my issue with this particular one, I'm having to look up too much stuff. Somebody's having to try and explain to me, oh, well, you know what Drake was saying was Kendrick's not getting a fair share of the splits. You know who else said that? Ice Cube and no Vaseline. And guess what his hook was? You're getting bleeped in the bleep with no Vaseline, right? Oh, easy. I understand that immediately. But when people say we haven't moved forward or there's still work to do, just understand that nobody's made any sort of homophobic references in these things. And that's the rap beef that I grew up with, right? So if you can't do that, you have to find other ways to jab at people. If you can't constantly talk, and Drake can't, because Drake's not hard. If you can't constantly talk about, hey, I'll roll up and shoot you in the face, because Drake's not that, you have to find other ways to throw jabs. And so now they're just questioning each other's integrity, and I don't need that.
I think Kendrick has gone after Drake in a way where it just, I don't think it's that complicated. It's just, you're a fake dude, you're a lame dude. You
don't take
he
care
pulls
of
in
your
the question
kids.
of him. You don't take. You're a bad dad.
Like what?
Your
what?
friends don't like you.
You're a bad dad in a rap beef.
Bad dad.
Okay. In a rap beef.
But now, I don't know. Using the OJ glove and 616.
What?
I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I like Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie. You want to know why I like Kendrick? I like Kendrick because I like his beats better. When I hear a new Kendrick diss track, I'm like, ooh. I like the sound. I can listen to this without feeling like I need to delve into all of the references, although it is another research project. What has happened to the music industry? Every song that comes out is a research project. First, we get 31 Taylor Swift songs. Please don't clip this. I cannot deal with her fans anymore. And then we get all of the rap beef that includes research projects along the way. I'm all for a good mystery. Remember how I handled Kate Middleton? I love a mystery. Call me Nancy Drew. But it does require a certain level of like media literacy with music, and some people don't want to work that hard. You just want to hear a good song where immediately you know. But to me, I immediately know. I get it. Everyone hates Drake. That's the lesson to be learned from how this has all gone. And Kendrick now with 2 in a week has decided to just extra press that gas. So you don't care at all? Because I didn't care at first, and now I've become more interested.
I do find there are some interesting things going on here, though, particularly from a race standpoint, where it doesn't seem like Drake is comfortable in his skin as a black person. It feels like it feels like his peers think that he is unsure of himself and what he is, so he's overcompensating, being some version of black that he thinks black people are. Like Rick Ross has brought that up. Kendrick has brought that up a time or two. Feels like peers of Drake's think like, oh no, this guy's just acting black instead of being black. And I think there's a conversation to be had about that. Kendrick has brought up, like, yo, we don't even like the women you date because they're not real representations of women. They think that everything,
the sexy red line,
everything about Drake is fake. That's interesting. And also just how the beef that I pit Tupac and Biggie and East Coast, West Coast on the side for a minute. The beef that that was popular when I was a kid was inter-regional beef. Rap has gone, like everything, college football, rap, a lot of stuff has gone from regional to national. And the beef that I grew up with, T.I. and Shawty Low, Ludacris, T.I., everybody in Memphis was beefing back when 3-6 was beginning to rise popularity. You had Pastor Troy and No Limit, specifically Pastor Troy, Master P. You had LL Cool J beefing with dudes in New York, Nas and Jay-Z in New York, like Too Short, MC Hammer in the Bay. Like it was all regional.
Right. And
so it was a thing where, okay, whoever loses this is just done. Right? You're done making money. You won't continue. You've hit your peak if you lose this. Whereas now with these two in particular and some of the other ones, is national rappers beefing with one another. And once you get national, you've got a large enough fan base to where if you rock with that person, you're going to always rock with them. Right. So nothing can be said about Drake to make Drake's fans say, you know what, we're not listening to Drake anymore. So, and then what's the point? How do we declare a winner? We could declare a winner in Jay-Z and Nas because you could see, even though Stillmatic is a classic, Stillmatic 2 is a classic, there's a dip in sales for Nas because the people who rock with him are like, I can't rock with somebody
Drake's
losing
popularity
to Jay-Z.
is going nowhere. It feels cemented.
Because he's national in a way that...
International.
International. Did he have the Tokyo line? Right? So... Yeah, it doesn't feel as dire with these two, and that I think takes away from some of my interest in the beef as well. It's just like, squash it, decide who wins, and then let's move on. Drake get back to making
something
songs.
More interesting.
Drake
than this.
Get back to making songs that make people dance, and Kendrick get back to making songs that make people think without beefing with one another.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart, live every weekday at 8 a.m.